Eh bien, retour à la maison. Et là, normalement, du coup, ça devrait être fini avec les quêtes FedEx. Pour avoir un bateau et je suppose prendre la mer et aller à l'est avec. Sinon, ça aurait très peu d'intérêt, on va pas se mentir.
Wonder how Hippocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Chef, j'ai ce qu'il vous faut.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Hippocrates?
Well, very well indeed, and thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Tarya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Oh, and Clive. It was good to talk. We should do it again sometime.
Elle m'aguiche. Et
It
mademoiselle.
appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other. Followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
Très bien. Wow, on est à 199 000. Ah, je crois pas qu'on passe à 200 000 avec ça à vendre.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
Je crois qu'on va être à la limite des 200 000.
Thanks to Sid, the man who...
Et voir.
Is it business or pleasure? Go on then.
Là. Ah si, c'est bon.
I reckon
Et
I
voilà,
can find a buyer.
j'ai passé les 200 000. Regardez. 200 043.
Is that all?
Je suis riche. Faut aller voir mid là. Ouais. Allez, cours, Clive, cours. Comme si ta vie en dépendait. Ah oui, et après, enfin, avant d'aller à l'est ou quoi, de prendre le bateau, il va falloir aller se recueillir auprès de la tombe de Sid. C'est pour ça à la base qu'on l'aide. C'est pour qu'elle vienne avec nous. La quête s'appelle recueillement.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
J'espère que je suis TP. Oui.
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way.
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
D'accord. Elle a pas parlé, mais il y a quand même des sous-titres en français. Un moment plus tard. Donc ça c'est ton moteur.
It's finished. It's finally finished.
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's one down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off. My gang in Canva can build the rest.
J'espère bien.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Non, non, faut refaire 3 fois les mêmes quêtes.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Allez.
Heard about this.
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Ok. Par la auto et let's go. Il est là-haut.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Auto.
Right, Clive. Asterix. Mid finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the Twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that. In those words.
She did, yes.
Clive. Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Et pourquoi elle veut pas aller voir la tombe de son papa? Énervante. Bah après, en même temps, en vrai, qu'on la laisse faire sa vie, hein. Si elle veut pas, elle veut pas. On va pas la forcer.
Have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are ya? Oh, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
Alors,
What tidings, uncle?
il va nous dire c'est la merde. Alors, cher neveu, un de mes contacts à Canver m'a parlé de l'Enterprise, dont il soutient financièrement la construction. C'est un sacré projet, je serais ravi d'y participer aussi. Cependant, j'ai appris que l'administration des villes libres mène l'enquête sur ce qu'elle appelle un chantier naval non homologué. Cela pourrait poser quelques problèmes à Mid, qui s'est attelé à la construction d'un nouvel amarrage pour son navire. Est-ce que tu pourrais envoyer Gab sur place? Il saura protéger Mid et son chantier de toute incursion néfaste, j'en suis certain.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Bon là, j'aimerais bien que ça démarre là, la suite.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It seems that way.
Elle nous a menés en bateau, hein, encore une fois.
Nothing we can do about it now.
Elle a pris le large.
The next time you plan on visiting Sid.
Il faut qu'ils arrêtent avec les blagues, en plus, elles sont toutes en italique là, ça se voit.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Gotta admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Ok, on va aller voir du coup la tombe de Sid qui est dans l'ancien repère. Donc du coup qu'on n'a pas vu depuis 5 ans quand Hugo l'a détruit.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. But if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Cooker is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. And not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Oh, il y a Goats. Techniquement, il aurait pu sauver Sid. Après, il s'est quand même pris des rayons laser d'Ultima dans le bide.
What a pleasant surprise.
thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies.
Non, c'était de Typhos. Je sais plus. Oui, bah un détail, oui. Sachant qu'il crachait déjà du sang, etc. avant. Il était déjà pas en bel état, le Cid.
It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The Blight marches on. And soon, there'll be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every Mother Crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the Crystalline Dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days.
Hein?
I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place.
Non, il reste pas qu'un. Le cristal, il y en a deux.
That'll stop you. But we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Je crois qu'il a 3 ans d'âge mental.
Understood.
And Gav,
Already on my way, Captain.
be careful.
Aren't I always?
Ok. Mais du coup, je comprends pas pourquoi ils ont dit qu'il y avait qu'un cristal au Dominion, alors que non, il y en a un autre dans le royaume de Valod.
See that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Alors, ils sont pas au courant qu'il y en a un dans le Valod, mais ça serait bizarre. Bon, là, si on regarde la carte, il y a une quête secondaire qui a pop. Ok, il y a celui du Dominion, mais ça aussi, c'est un cristal, là. Je suis pas fou. Beaucoup de ronds. Bon, bah, du coup, qui dit quête secondaire dit qu'on va la faire. Hein. Ah, mais je pourrais peut-être pas la faire. Que tous les autres lieux sont barrés. J'ai une lettre. Mais non, mais il y en a une autre de quête là-bas. Et quel enfer. Oh, mais il n'y en a pas qu'une. Cher Clay, je me suis aperçu qu'on avait un petit problème en faisant les comptes et j'aimerais que tu viennes me donner un coup de main pour régler tout ça. Ok.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
Très bien, très bien. Allez, passe. On a d'autres. Des os pour Talgor. Le comportement de Talgor m'inquiète un peu ces temps-ci, j'aimerais vous en parler. Ok.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him.
En fait, c'est que des quêtes à faire ici. Ça va. Blackthorn a des soucis. C'est quoi ça? Lire 10 lettres. Ok. Cher Claire, grâce à toi, Blackthorn a retrouvé sa motivation. Cependant, j'ai remarqué ces derniers temps qu'il recommençait à soupirer entre deux coups de marteau et tout porte à croire que la cuirasse de l'autre jour n'était pas la seule chose qu'il minait. Je dois m'absenter du repère un moment à cause d'une mission, mais j'aimerais que tu ailles lui parler quand tu as un peu de temps, merci.
Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Ok. Alors la dernière quête qui traînait, elle est où? Elle est là-bas. Enfer. Caronne.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgor?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at them. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
Peut-être juste lui donner des glaçons. Hein. Je sais pas.
Blackthorn, you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, you've got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
No. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
Ok. Bon, Caronne, du coup, c'est encore une fois elle.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections. Which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dalamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh, and he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
Et du coup, je pourrais pas y aller pour l'instant. Et oui, Karen, c'est la daronne à Kara. Bien joué. Par contre, on dit daronne de Kara parce qu'on dit un fils de pute. Voilà. Voyez un mnémotechnique.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal.
On dit pas un fils à pute.
Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite. Which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frost wolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frost wolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Mais Cressida.
Good hunting, Clive.
Ah mais Cressida, c'est là où je pensais qu'il y avait une chasse. Il peut pas y avoir et une quête secondaire et une chasse au même endroit. J'ai une quête secondaire encore à prendre là, une auprès de Mid. Mais je peux pas les faire, donc de toute façon... ce sera quand la carte sera pas bloquée de partout.
She was building a ship.
Ah oui mais non mais là du coup je pourrais pas le faire. Là ça me TP direct.
Clive, did you get my letter?
Ah non.
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Shh. Otto might be listening.
Parlez pas fort.
Is this better?
A little. Listen. I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. 0, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time. And I'm gonna need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive,
La meuf elle est choquée en haut.
the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
each. 5 million each.
Mais c'est pas une erreur de compte là.
We used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Parfait.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Ok, et donc il reste une quête secondaire à prendre auprès de Mid. Ou une de ses... Enfin, un ou une de ses associés. Un associé.
Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it'll separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. All right. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame ain't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And good hunting, eh?
Dron, t'as 10 minutes de ping ou pas? Parce que tu me réponds 10 minutes après. Ok, cool. Y a 1 million de quêtes. Faut avouer que là, j'ai absolument pas écouté du tout ce qu'il parlait, enfin ce qu'il disait dans le mec. J'ai juste vu que ça parlait de Bombo. Mais j'étais ailleurs, genre je pensais à autre chose. Ah, tu joues à Warframe en même temps, ok. Roi Bombo. Du coup, le roi Bombo, il est où? La braisière. Alors attendez, faut que je note. J'ai bientôt plus de place hein, dans mon truc là. Alors, la braisière. Le roi Bombo. Dans une forêt qui jouxte le fey de la dragonnière. Donc, forêt de la... Non, forêt... Fey de la dragonnière. Hop. Ok. C'est du rambé, ça devrait le faire. On est bon, tout le monde est content. Allez, je ne peux faire aucune quête, donc on va faire la quête principale. Tout ça pour ça, hein. Mais au moins on les a et on pourra les faire quand je pourrai. Mais quoique là... Je vais peut-être passer près du Bombo là. En route vers le Dominion. Le Dominion où il y a Joshua, il y a Dion, il y a la guerre. Ok. Alors.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass, and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
Oh, s'il y a des méchants, on les coupe en deux. Hein. Pas vraiment un problème ça. Là par exemple, il y a des plantes devant. Putain, je dégueule là. Ok. Mais c'est une quête secondaire qu'on voit là devant. Bonjour monsieur.
Really? It's as bad as that? Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians.
Je vais le faire.
What do you say? Will you help us out?
Oui, t'inquiète.
Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles.
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
Ils sont généreux, hein. Ok. Voilà, je l'ai pris et c'est sur la route donc.
Sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Look lively, you lot. Well, we've got guests.
These must be our bandits.
It's over. Over here.
Oh putain. Ah, il y a Jill, j'avais oublié. Aïe, j'ai loupé mon esquive. Ah, loupé. Putain, à l'aide. Tu sais quoi? Ok, bon, j'ai pas réussi à faire l'esquive parfaite. Je me heal avec ça. De nouveaux ennemis arrivent. Vas-y. Bam! Je me suis emmêlé les pinceaux. Oh là là, ce combat brouillon! Heureusement que je suis pas en galère de vie, hein, parce que sinon ça aurait été fatal.
That's them dealt with. Now, where's that cart? Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother.
Les connards.
What if we want his help again next time?
Le mec qui nous a sorti un gros piss-off. Alors, ouais, c'est bon, c'est bien. Maintenant, casse-toi. Ta mère? Alors, en vrai, je pense que c'est juste des bandits qui ont voulu récupérer la marchandise d'autres bandits, un truc comme ça. Ouais, ils sont bizarres. Bah, ah, il y a un trou, je pouvais pas passer.